These decisions matter. A wrong move could impact your comfort, hurt your vehicle's performance, or even lead to spending hundreds on replacements. But here's the twist. A widely believed myth might be quietly emptying your wallet without you even knowing it. Today, we're exposing the most common tire myths, including one that might flip everything you thought you knew about tire noise. Let's dive in. Myth number 11. Low-profile tires are quieter. Contrary to popular belief, low-profile tires can actually be noisier, not quieter. Their rigid sidewalls don't absorb road vibrations effectively, which leads to increased noise levels, especially when driving over rough or uneven surfaces. In contrast, high-profile tires function almost like natural shock absorbers. They cushion impacts and soak up road vibrations, resulting in a smoother, quieter ride overall. But tire noise isn't only about the sidewall height. Tread design has a major impact, too. Some tires, especially those with large, blocky tread patterns, can produce a deep hum similar to a subwoofer. These patterns trap air and create a consistent, droning sound. Meanwhile, models like the KMO tire or the striking GP9 break up tread patterns with varying block sizes, which helps scatter sound waves. This reduces overall noise and gives you a calmer driving experience. The road itself plays a role as well. You've probably noticed how the noise level changes as you go from smooth asphalt to coarse concrete. The rougher the surface, the louder the noise becomes. And then there's speed. The faster you drive, the more friction your tires create. And that added friction means more noise. Myth number 10. High-profile tires are only for SUVs and trucks. It's true that SUVs and trucks are often equipped with high-profile tires. They rely on them for enhanced grip, improved shock absorption, and added rim protection. But there's more to the story than just that. High-profile tires are also common on luxury sedans. These vehicles use them to deliver a smoother driving experience, absorbing road imperfections like bumps and cracks with a cushion-like effect. If ride comfort is a priority, high-profile tires are definitely a smart choice. They're also a staple in motorsports. Rally cars, for instance, tackle rough gravel and dirt with ease, thanks to the added sidewall height that offers superior traction and flexibility on unpredictable terrain. Fuel economy is another key factor. High-profile tires can lower rolling resistance, which helps certain vehicles improve fuel efficiency. The takeaway: these tires aren't reserved solely for large, rugged vehicles. They're a practical option for any car aiming for improved comfort, stability, and long-term durability. Ultimately, it's not about how big your vehicle is, it's about the conditions you drive in and the performance you want. Myth number 9. Low-profile tires improve fuel economy. Low-profile tires generally offer less rolling resistance. Because they don't flex as much, less energy is lost through deformation. In theory, this should translate to improved fuel efficiency. But here's the catch. Real-world conditions are rarely that simple. Many low-profile tires are built with performance in mind rather than fuel economy. They tend to be wider, which actually increases rolling resistance. A larger contact area with the road means more friction, and more friction means more fuel consumed. And there's another factor to consider: air resistance. Wider tires and bigger wheels increase aerodynamic drag, forcing the engine to work harder and ultimately decreasing fuel efficiency. On the flip side, even though high-profile tires flex more, some are specifically engineered to reduce rolling resistance. In fact, certain models can outperform low-profile options when it comes to saving fuel. So does a lower profile automatically mean better gas mileage? Not always. Tire width, tread pattern, and even how the tire affects airflow all make a difference. If maximizing fuel economy is your goal, don't just focus on the profile. Consider the entire design. Myth number 8. Low-profile tires always last longer. A tire's longevity doesn't depend on whether the sidewall is tall or short. What truly matters is the tread. The tread compound has the most significant impact on how long a tire lasts. Softer compounds found in high-performance tires tend to wear out quicker, regardless of the tire's profile. In contrast, harder compounds provide more durability, but often at the expense of traction. The type of roads you drive on also plays a major role. Surfaces with lots of potholes, loose gravel, or debris can accelerate tire wear. Low-profile tires, with their thinner sidewalls, are especially susceptible to damage in these conditions. A single deep pothole can harm both the tread and the rim. The way you drive is equally important. Frequent hard braking, sharp turns, and rapid acceleration can all shorten tread life significantly. A high-profile tire used by a cautious driver will outlast a low-profile tire driven aggressively. Storage and upkeep are also crucial for tire durability. Tires left unused for extended periods or exposed to harsh sunlight and extreme temperatures will age faster and lose integrity. If you're aiming for longer-lasting tires, prioritize the tread composition, your driving style, and the quality of the roads you travel on. Myth number 7. Low-profile tires don't grip as well. Low-profile tires aren't just a visual upgrade. They offer impressive traction. While many assume these tires compromise grip, the reality is quite the contrary. They're specifically built for performance, delivering enhanced control and stability to the driver. A major factor behind this is their more rigid sidewalls. Compared to conventional tires, low-profile models flex less when navigating corners. This reduced flex keeps the tire firmly connected to the road, which boosts stability and makes steering more precise. Another crucial element is their increased tread width. A greater portion of rubber touches the ground, which raises friction levels and significantly boosts traction. That's why they're the go-to choice for sports cars and high-performance vehicles. These tires shine when it comes to traction, especially on smooth pavement, where accurate handling is essential. Their superior grip is noticeable during high-speed maneuvers, swift lane shifts, and tight cornering. The vehicle responds more accurately, providing the driver with greater confidence and control in demanding situations. But this performance does have its drawbacks. The same stiff sidewalls that improve handling also reduce ride comfort. On rough or uneven surfaces, imperfections in the road, like cracks and bumps, are felt more intensely. Myth number 6. High-profile tires. They allow you to install larger brakes, but it's the wheel diameter that determines brake size, not the tire profile. A high-profile tire may have more sidewall height, but that doesn't impact the internal space within the wheel where the braking components are housed. Brake systems are contained entirely within the wheel itself, independent of how tall the tire's sidewall is. Vehicles equipped with large braking systems typically use low-profile tires paired with larger wheels. The reason? Bigger wheels create more room to accommodate larger brake calipers and rotors. That's why you'll often see race cars and high-performance models running on large wheels with low-profile tires. They require the space for serious stopping power. Meanwhile, powerful trucks and SUVs usually run on high-profile tires. These types of vehicles often feature smaller brake setups in proportion to their wheel size. Their design prioritizes comfort and rugged durability over the kind of high-speed braking required in racing conditions. So, if your goal is to install a bigger brake system, the tire profile isn't the factor to watch. Wheel diameter is. A tall sidewall doesn't provide extra brake clearance. What matters most is striking the right balance between your wheel size, brake dimensions, and tire selection. Myth number 5. Low-profile tires are dangerous. Low-profile tires are made with style and performance in mind, not as a safety risk. On smooth pavement, they deliver responsive handling and precise steering. When roads are well maintained, there's no cause for concern. They don't damage your vehicle either. Low-profile tires are simply another variation of a wheel and tire setup. They don't dramatically affect the vehicle's overall weight, nor do they place excessive stress on the suspension system. The main distinction lies in the firmer sidewall structure. It's the suspension, not the tires, that's responsible for absorbing most road bumps. Some people think low-profile tires make the ride too harsh. While it's true they don't cushion impacts as well, it's ultimately the suspension that does the bulk of the work. That's why many sports cars with firmer, performance-tuned suspensions still manage to provide a decent ride quality. That said, high-profile tires are the better choice when navigating rough terrain or off-road paths. They offer greater shock absorption and help shield the drivetrain from severe jolts and vibrations. Myth number 4. Low-profile tires have a lower weight carrying limit. A tire's ability to support weight isn't determined by how tall or short its sidewall is. Instead, it's based on the tire's load index, which is a specific number printed on the sidewall. This number indicates the maximum amount of weight the tire can safely carry. For instance, a tire with a load index of 94 is rated to support up to 1,477 pounds. Both high-profile and low-profile tires can come with high load capacities. The key is selecting a tire that's properly rated for your vehicle's needs. Low-profile tires usually have firmer sidewalls, which enhances cornering and overall handling. This can make the ride feel stiffer, but it doesn't mean the tire isn't capable of bearing weight. What it changes is how the tire responds to road impacts and bumps. You can't determine a tire's strength by how it looks. If you require a tire that can handle heavy-duty tasks, look at the load index, not the sidewall profile. Choosing the correct tire will ensure you get the durability and support you need without compromising stability. Myth number 3. Low-profile tires are usually made of a softer rubber. It's ironic, but still a common belief among some drivers. Just because low-profile tires have a sleek, sporty appearance doesn't mean they're made from softer rubber. That's a complete misconception. A tire's rubber composition is determined by its intended use, not its sidewall height. High-performance tires often feature softer rubber to provide better grip, while touring tires typically use harder compounds for longer wear. The height of the sidewall doesn't influence the rubber's hardness. Low-profile tires are designed for precise handling and stability. Their stiffer sidewalls reduce flexing, which makes steering more responsive and accurate. But that doesn't mean they're less durable. In fact, many low-profile tires are made with harder rubber compounds to handle high speeds, sharp turns, and rough road conditions. Think about it. Would automakers put fragile tires on performance vehicles? Absolutely not. These tires are built to endure aggressive driving, heavy braking, and demanding conditions. Soft rubber wouldn't last long under that kind of stress. Myth number 2. Low-profile tires are only for new cars. Low-profile tires didn't just appear out of nowhere. They've been around for quite some time. Initially gaining traction in sports and luxury cars, automakers introduced low-profile tires to enhance handling and stability. Over the years, they became a popular choice for drivers who wanted both performance and a sleek look. Many car enthusiasts even began fitting low-profile tires on classic cars, appreciating the sporty appearance and improved road grip they offer. In the world of car modifications, vintage cars often receive modern updates, including low-profile tires. These tires not only give classic cars a more aggressive look, but also boost their handling capabilities. However, opting for low-profile tires isn't just about aesthetics. It's crucial that the wheel and tire sizes are properly balanced to maintain a smooth ride. If the setup is off, it can negatively impact handling, comfort, and even mess with speedometer accuracy. To avoid any issues, it's always best to ensure you have the correct tire fitment or consult with a tire professional for guidance. Myth number 1. Low-profile tires are only for smooth, high-speed roads. Low-profile tires perform exceptionally well on smooth highways, but their capabilities aren't limited to just those roads. These tires also provide enhanced traction on dry, paved surfaces. A wider contact patch keeps more rubber in contact with the road, which improves both acceleration and braking performance. This is why low-profile tires are commonly found on sports cars and high-performance sedans. However, there's a trade-off. Less sidewall height means less cushioning. As a result, the ride tends to feel stiffer, especially on rough or uneven surfaces. If you're driving over bumpy or cracked roads, you'll feel the imperfections more than you would with high-profile tires. But low-profile tires aren't just about performance. They also make a bold statement. Their sleek, aggressive appearance gives vehicles a sportier look. Many drivers choose them because they offer a combination of style and function. The truth is, there's no one-size-fits-all tire. It all comes down to your driving priorities. Low-profile tires provide sharp handling, quick acceleration, and precise control. On the other hand, high-profile tires are designed with comfort, durability, and impact absorption in mind. If performance is your goal, go with low-profile tires. For comfort and longevity, high-profile is the way to go.